Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Welcome in. How is everyone feeling? Hang on, the phone's tilting a little bit. How are we doing? Welcome in, Court. How are you? I am sleepy today still. Not quite as much as we were on Monday, but we'll see. How are you? Even though the topic of tonight is dreaming, so it may get sleepy again. And hang on, let me clean off. Is that a... No, that's not. I don't have anything. The camera just looks a little fuzzy. Thank you for the tiny diny and the high bear. Clearing out the energy as everyone comes in. I'm late tonight. I'm so sorry. How are we feeling? How is Wednesday feeling? Oh my goodness, 6 hours moving furniture. Good grief. Yes, it is. So allow yourself to breathe deeply. Let the energy start flowing. Allow yourself to anchor into your root chakra. Anchor into grounded energy as we explore the topic of dreaming tonight. And tomorrow we will be doing lots of dreaming, but manifesting those dreams under the Pisces new moon. Thank you for sharing, Court. So that link is in the bio to get your candles for tomorrow night. There's only like 5 left. For tomorrow to manifest your deepest dreams, your wildest dreams. Ooh, allowing your root chakra to turn into a tree and plant firmly into the ground. Plant firmly into the ground. I give myself permission to be rooted. I give myself permission to be calm. I give myself permission to be secure. Hello, Jackie. Welcome in. How are you? Sending this rooted energy all the way up the body because we want to make sure we are rooted as we dream. Hang on, let me move this light back a little bit so I don't hit it. Let's warm up that root chakra even more. I want to be more deeply rooted. I am good, Danny. How are you? Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. The energy still feels sleepy, even though we have a new moon tomorrow. Thank you for the heart meet, Danny. Oh, that's really cool, Shell. And thank you for the goat, Danny. Oh, Jackie, I'm so sorry. Well, we are definitely going to let ourselves dream tonight in whatever capacity that is. Expand our energies, but right now it's all about getting grounded. All about getting grounded. Yes, and tomorrow, don't forget, Pisces new moon, we're manifesting. Hello, Jenny, welcome in. Happy Wednesday, how are you? It's definitely sleepy, dreamy energy tonight. Speaking of, let's go ahead and call in that Pisces dreamy energy. Cece, welcome in. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Bringing in dreamy, watery Pisces energy. Thank you for the heart, Cece. Bringing in beautiful little fish swimming around in your energy. Bringing in peace, bringing in calmness, bringing in sweetness is what I just heard as well. Lots of sweetness. I give myself permission to be untethered is what I just heard. Thank you for the follow, Kathleen. Welcome in. Thank you for the let 'em cook, Stephen. I allow myself to be untethered to the stress that has me, it feels like has me rooted into the earth. So we want to release the stress that is tethering you. And what I mean by into the earth is like here in the worldly things. So releasing that tether so you can dream. We definitely are, Shell. Definitely are. I give myself permission to release that tether right here, right now, snapping it right out of the energy. Danny, what's been happening? Tara, welcome in. How are you? And thank you for sharing, Jackie. Thank you. I allow myself to float away, to release the burdens of the earthly matters right here, right now. I'm so glad you're here, Tarot. And I cannot wait to swim in the Pisces energy tomorrow. We're already calling it in right now tonight, which I love. But I can't wait to manifest with it tomorrow. I cannot wait to swim through that energy tomorrow. And I'll send that email out tonight asking for your intention. So some people are still having a little bit of trouble disconnecting, so let's go in deeper. Let's uncover another layer. I give myself permission to disconnect, fully disconnect from what's been bothering me here down in the earthly plane. Again, we have to take breaks. We have to allow ourselves to stop worrying so that we can recharge, so that we can find a way forward. If we're constantly worrying about it, we're going to wear ourselves out. So I allow myself to detach for the moment, for this session, to recharge, for this to be my healing. How's that feeling? And hang on, I feel like the phone just keeps ever so slightly moving. Hang on a second. Oh, maybe there we go. I'm hearing someone's energy really scream at me. I give myself permission to connect with my heart. I feel a little bit of a heart block for some of you. Like I am a little bit scared to lean into what I really, really want. You can, it's okay, it's safe, you deserve it. And I know it might seem scary, especially if you're kind of like, feelings, I don't want to feel all of them. I promise on the other side, things are so much smoother. Things are so much easier when you lean in. Amanda, Mom, where have you been? Where have you been? I'm glad you're here. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. You guys get me 3 times this week. Tomorrow we're manifesting under the new moon in Pisces, my personal sign. So come back tomorrow and hang out. I give myself permission to be in tune with my heart. Not just in touch now in tune. We're moving deeper. I feel like it's been that way since I've started. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's happening with the notifications. There are candles left for tomorrow. I think there's only 5. So if you for sure want to manifest with the Pisces energy tomorrow, link is in the bio to go ahead and grab one. Sarah, welcome in. How are you? Happy Wednesday. We're going to go another layer deeper into the heart. Are you ready? Lots of heart energy tonight. I give myself permission to touch my heart energy. So literally touching it energetically. I allow myself to hold my heart energy and feel the vibration, feel the sweetness, feel the softness, feel the longing of my heart. I am good. Thank you for asking, Sarah. And thank you for sharing, Daddy. Hold your heart in sweetness. Hold your heart with, I'm hearing grace. Hold your heart with love. I know it can feel awkward to be really vulnerable, but vulnerable is power. Vulnerability is power. We tend to think of it as something that is weak, but it's not. When you can show people your vulnerability and be like, you can't hold this against me. I know what I am. I know what I feel. I know what I like. I know what I dislike. No one can hold that against you, so it becomes your power. Does that make sense? Thank you for sharing, Sarah. So hold your vulnerability with strength, because it is strength. Hold it with power, because it is power. Hold it with courage, because it is courageous. It is courageous. Whew. How are we feeling now that we're building up? We're starting to build up to really dreaming. Are we feeling the heart spaces? Are we feeling connected? Thank you for the heart, me court. Are we starting to get an idea of what the heart is calling for, what you want in your heart space? I made a post about this yesterday, being a leader. Thank you for the heart meet. I'm not sure how to say your name. Kaylee, thank you for the heart meet. Sharzad, welcome in, how are you? And happy Wednesday, Cassidy, how are you? I almost missed your comment. Thank you for the heart meet. So I wrote a post about being a leader, that the energy of 2025 is all of us being leaders. I was like, well, how can we all be a leader? Do we all have to be the leader of some sort of movement? Or no. Being a leader is also done in every step that you take in life, like being a good listener for someone, speaking up when no one else is speaking up, the things that you do when no one's watching that need to be done. Like, that's being a leader. But to my point here in this healing, why am I bringing it up? The universe is asking I be a leader from my heart. I let myself lead from my heart space with the wants and desires of my heart. Thank you for the team cheer, Courtney. And thank you for the candle order, Brianna. I think we are down to 4 candles for tomorrow. So if you're ready to manifest in the swimmy, dreamy Pisces energy, I mean dream bigger than you have ever dreamed under Pisces energy, because that's what we do. We live in the ethereal. We live in a dream state. That's all we do is dream and love and hope. Tomorrow night is the night to dream massively with that energy and manifest big tomorrow. Get your floaties because we're going swimming in that Pisces energy. Thank you for consenting, Sophia. Welcome in. And again, that link is in the bio. I think it says new moon in Pisces or new moon Pisces manifesting. It'll be in my link tree, and it'll be the first link on the link tree. Sarah syncing up with the new moon. That can be really intense, but it's very magical when it happens. It's like you're having a time of release at the same time the moon is coming around. You are letting your power recharge the same time the moon is coming around, but it definitely can be quite intense. Oh, Kimberly. So I just intuitively feel this Pisces energy because it's the sun and the moon going to be in Pisces this time. I feel like it could be a little itchy, kind of like, oh man, Pisces wants me to dream so hard and I don't really want to. I feel like it could be a little itchy, but lean into it, like, okay, I trust you, Pisces energy, let me jump in. Rebecca, how are you? Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. I've heard that it is good to plant, I think, during the new moon, right? It has something to do with how, like, typically, or is it during the full moon? I don't remember. But I have heard there is like a guide to planting in cycle with the moon. So that's really interesting. Kimberly, yeah, I think it definitely will be. Kat, you basically are. I was a little late today, but you're basically on time. Hang on, my computer always wants to do an update when we're live. Thank you for the rose, Cat. Aw, Rebecca, I'm glad you got to come in, and thank you for the roses. Oh, is it in the Farmer's Almanac? I didn't realize it was. I didn't realize they had the cycles of the moon planting thing in it. That's really cool. I like to get the calendars, the ones that have the plants. I think there's different themed calendars, but I really like the ones with the different flowers. Those are my fave. And that was actually the calendar that I used when I first started getting into manifesting and releasing in the cycle with the moon, or in sync with the moon, because it has the moon dates in it as well. I want to go down to right above the hips. I feel like there's some energy sitting on a lot of people's hips. It's a front. That's what it is. So this may kind of irritate some, but breathe through it, lean into it. Again, I am never calling you out. The universe is just giving you what you need to get you to the other side, to get you to that place of ease, to get you to that place of power. So I feel like there's a lot of energy to put up a front, to put on this mask of bravery that doesn't really quite exist. To be like, yeah, I'm really tough and nothing bothers me, but it doesn't quite, that's not what's really happening behind it. So we need to remove this to show who you really are. Danny, let me double check for you so I can confirm. And then we're gonna move this front of energy I feel in the hips. So hang on a second. Gosh, sorry guys. My computer is so bright. I need to turn down the brightness on this one. My day job computer, I have the brightness turned all the way down. I have the warm setting all the way up because I stare at a computer all day and it hurts my eyeballs. I can't have the light blaring in my face. Danny, I don't see one for you. Did you get a payment confirmation? Go back to the screen if it's still up. There may be another button you need to push to get it to go all the way through. I don't see it yet. But I think there's only 4 left, guys. So if you want to manifest with us tomorrow, link in bio. If you're really sure, you're like, yes, let's do it. Tiffany, I'm so sorry. If you sent me a heart me, I did not see it. Thank you. Thank you for the heart me. And of course, even if you don't get a candle, please join us still for the ceremony. Partake in the energy healing. Watch the ceremony. You get to partake still in the energy of the ceremony. So still please join tomorrow. Lauren, welcome in. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Okay, this front energy on the hips. Almost forgot what I was doing. Bird brain. All right. So I release the energy of needing to put on a front. I release the energy of needing to come off tough. Ooh, that really pulled a chord in someone. Breathe through it. So I'm going to say it again. I release the energy of needing to come off tough, to come off unbothered. Ooh, Kat, did that get you? I was like, that really pulled somebody's energy. It almost made me gag a little bit. I release the idea that I need to put up the front. Oh, Kat, let it flow, let it flow. I release the idea that I need to put up a front. I am safe and protected in my own energy. You do have your guides, you have your loved ones, you have spirit around you at all times. It is safe to be in your own energy without putting up the front. Bringing in golden and yellow, so gold and yellow energy into the hip space where this energy has been sitting. And Danny, if you're back in here, I did see your candle order come through. Aw, Kat. You're fine, Danny. I saw it. I finally saw it. This is calling me out hard. Kimberly, let it flow. Remember, the universe just wants you to get to the other side. It doesn't want you to sit here and feel bad about any of it. It just wants you to get to the other side. We let it go and we move on. It's warm. I love it. Lauren, I am so sorry. This energy I'm sending right now, we're sending gold and yellow energy down into the hip space. I think this will help a lot. Thank you for the follow, Jenny. Welcome in. I give myself permission to be, I can't talk. I said be. I give myself permission to be vibrant, mixing B's and V's together. I am a vibrant being, as I am now. My personality is vibrant. My personality is interesting. I heard that energy hit someone's ear and kind of go, so we'll talk about it. Jared, welcome in. How are you? Happy Wednesday. So it feels like some of you don't really know what your personality is outside of this front. So let's get into it. I feel like everyone is expecting me to be over my second. Kimberly, I am so sorry. Grief is such a crazy process, and like we have all gone through grieving, right? So I don't understand why we expect, like, even when we go through it, we know how long it takes. We know how crazy it can be. We know how it can hit us at the craziest times. So I don't know why as a society we expect people to just kind of like get back to normal and act normal so quickly, you know? I don't understand. So I definitely empathize, definitely sending support. I am so sorry. Lauren, I am so sorry. Has your dad heard anything else about his particular position? Ah, Kat, see, yes. I'm good, thank you for asking, Jared. Yeah, it's so strange, like for me in particular, when it comes to grief, when it first happens, I kind of like dive into task mode, work mode. So people will look at me and be like, damn, she's still like really doing whatever she needs to do. She's not breaking down. She must be okay. Maybe she doesn't even really care. And it's like I do, but I just don't know what else to do other than to like do everything I possibly can. Then 2 or 3 months later is when I need the bereavement leave, is because that's when I break down. And you know, it's kind of different for everybody. So again, I don't understand when we've all grieved at some point in our lives, why as a society we think it's normal to ask people to get right back into things, because it's not. It's just so not. Yeah, capitalism, 100%. 100%. Lauren, we got to get you there. We got to do it. I am so sorry. I hope nothing happens, really and truly. I hope not. I am so sorry. I feel like things will be okay on the other side. Now, how far out that other side is, I don't know. But I definitely do feel a lot of like shaky, super shaky energy in between. But I feel like ultimately I can see kind of like a tunnel, a hallway of energy. And on the other side feels good. So I know it's not really gonna, you know, change things as they are now. But hopefully that can give a little bit of comfort. Oh, Kat, I'm so sorry. Angelic, happy Wednesday. How are you? Welcome in. I give myself, Kat, going back to what you're saying, I give myself permission to like who I am without the front, without that exterior of toughness, without that exterior of, I kind of don't give a shit, nothing bothers me, I'm really cool. I give myself permission to like who I am underneath that. And understand that other people will still like who I am underneath that. Thank you, Angelic. I am so grateful for you too. Welcome in. And I can't believe I couldn't think of who you were talking about the other night. And then I watched that video. I was like, I know who's that is. I love her videos. I know who Veronica is now. Her videos crack me. Who's that is? I love her videos. I know who Veronica is now. Her videos crack me up. I'm like, dang, I need to take some of those things she says. I wish I could, but that might get us in trouble in everyday life. Some of the things. But I love it. So I now see that energy turning into a cloud. Let's kind of push it away. Push it away, revealing your true self. Giving your true self lots of love, giving your true personality lots of love. She definitely does, Angelic. Lauren, I promise, things are going to get so much better. They really are. I know it's going to be some challenges up ahead for sure. No denying there will be, but things are definitely going to get better, 100%. I've been feeling it. And don't forget to like literally, if you need to, make a list of where you were to where you are now. It's massive. May, thank you for the goat. Welcome in. No, we've only been on for like 20-30 minutes. If we have time, could we send energy to cramps? Cramps, I empathize. Yes, we can do cramps. Oh, May, I'm so sorry. I'm so glad you're here. So let's send some heat energy behind that too, since we're working in the pelvic area anyway. Double this and help with cramps and some heat. Oh, yeah, my last cycle was super rough. If you're talking about those kind of cramps, I was just like, I thought I was gonna pass out. I was like super anemic last one. Oh yes, we could do cramping energy at the same time down here. So sending lots of pink love light to who you are at your core, who you really are personally behind the front, letting the front cloud leave. I kind of like that play. So like, you know, like a weather front. This is kind of like what this cloud is. It's a weather front. We're moving out of the way. Oh, everyone's cramping. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Angelic, I am so sorry. You had cramps earlier today too, Lauren. Oh, good grief. Yes, discovering who you are behind the front. And I feel like that plays into the heart energy we were working on before we traveled down into the hips. What do you really feel in your heart? What do you really like in your heart? Even what do you dislike in your heart? And connecting that energy down here with the hips. Angelic, I'm jealous. Jealous. Let it out, Lauren. Let it out. This will definitely help, Candy, for sure. So the base of my work, if you will, is still Reiki. Always still Reiki. My work has shifted a little bit. Well, actually a lot of it. I can't lie. It's shifted a lot of it to where I'm channeling exactly what the universe is saying to me to develop your soul, to get you to an alignment with your soul. But Reiki is always still flowing. So it still doubles as the physical healing too. Are you, Kat? I hope everything goes great. That's exciting. I always advocate do everything. There's not just like one answer for everything, for everyone, right? I even have a client who is a therapist themselves. So like, look at that. There are so many different ways to heal. And it's amazing to explore all of them to find out how you can be the best you can be. So recommend trying it all. Yes, Lauren, that's a good idea. I've heard really good things about that therapy, Sarah. I have. Did my cousin do it? I think my cousin actually did it. I'll have to double check with him, but I think he told me he did it and it was really helpful for him. I'm so glad you do, Candy. Yes, May. That's what I always say. Thank you for the heart, me homebody lady. Welcome in. So if your therapist doesn't have a therapist, if your spiritual healer like me doesn't have a spiritual healer, if your life coach doesn't have a life coach, get someone else. Because we are all healers and students at the same time. We don't all know it all. We can't all do it all. We are all intermingled. We are all learning and healing from one another at the same time. Thank you for the follow, Caitlin. Welcome in. Really? Like, are you saying like the weather like had an effect on it? Exactly. Always evolving. And I want to say someone else said that. Who was it? Was it, oh gosh, I can see his face, but now I can't remember. It was somebody. If I think of it, I'll tell you. But someone else said that. It was talking about basketball coaching, and they were like, if your coach doesn't have a coach, get a different coach. And seriously, it's so true in everything. Thank you for the heart, me cat. Oh, okay, I get what you mean. Like you literally just couldn't go out because of the weather. I was like, is there some sort of link between this therapy and weather? I gotcha. I get it now. Yeah, I don't want to drive in ice. I don't want to drive in snow. I'm not doing all that. Even though I live in New Jersey, I'm not doing all that. Never done all that. And I work from home now, so don't have to. I give myself permission to be fully free, connecting the heart and the hip space that we are working on. I give myself to be fully free as I am, as I exist now, expressing myself completely, like we were just talking about earlier, but again, uncovering another layer. And this plays into dreaming because you get to fully understand what you want. When you are letting yourself express authentically, you really understand what it is that you want. Was it angelic? Des, welcome in. Yes, candles are tomorrow. And I want to say there are 3 or 4 left. I lost count. So if you want a manifesting candle tomorrow for the Pisces energy, which we are dreamy, that's all we do is dream. We know what we do. We know what we're doing when we're dreaming. Link is in the bio to get your manifesting candle. And we will be back here tomorrow night at 9 p.m. for that. All right, now we're going back into the dreamy state. I'm seeing lots of purple energy come into everyone's bodies. Oh, you might get just a tad bit dizzy. We literally just like dove into the water, but backwards. So we went in back first into the water of dreaming. So here we go. I allow myself to be in touch with my intuition completely and fully. Hello, Mom Jokes, welcome in. I allow myself to swim in the waters of intuition and hear what the universe has to say to me. You did get dizzy, Kat? I love it. I love that you felt it. Because I was like, woo. And I saw images of us like all kind of like doing, like diving backwards. That was a little crazy. Lauren, that would be really cool. Maybe everyone goes. That would be really interesting. I'm so glad you love them. Yes, like mermaids. I love it. I give myself permission to hear exactly what the universe has to say to me. It is telling me exactly what my soul wants, what my soul desires, what it needs, what I desire here on this earthly plane. Same, Lauren. I get it. 100%. If I didn't have elderly pets, I probably would be out of here. Thank you for the team cheer, Stephen. Is she retired? That's nice. Well, I hope it's nice. I hope it's nice being in retirement. I allow myself to shift into the vibration of what I want, what I need. Now, a lot of times when we're talking about wants and needs, they are very different. But here in this setting, it's the same thing. Like what your soul wants is what it needs, and what it needs is what it wants. So it's a deeper meaning. It's a deeper layer. Is that making sense? Sometimes I don't quite have the words to fully expand, but the reason I channel is because the vibration of my words makes sense on an energetic level. Does that make sense? So what you want and what you need coming together right here. Yeah, I have my passport, but I don't have an enhanced ID yet. I keep forgetting to get it because I'm just like, this is the dumbest thing on the planet, but whatever. So I just travel with my passport when I travel. Oh, Lauren, that's right. I'm so sorry, I forgot. Sometimes my soul feels like it wants something I know is not good for me or not possible. Kat, I implore you, that's a really strong word, to go deeper into that. Is it really something that's not possible? Is it really something that's not good for you? Or does it just kind of shake the energy? Does that make sense? Like it's so different. You just don't really know what to make of it. Canada. I think I would go to Mexico. For some reason, like I'm really drawn to Mexico. Okay, did you guys hear my cats just go crazy? They just sped down the hallway. Ah, interesting, Lauren. Ooh, okay, Kat. Maybe we need to reevaluate then. Hang on, this bracelet needs to go on the other wrist. Maybe we need to reevaluate. Is it the soul calling? Is it really the soul calling? Need to sit in meditation with that. 30 minutes from Canada, that's so cool. It was literally the Zoomies. Ah, yeah, Kat. So sitting in meditation, I know I say it all the time, sit in meditation, seriously, do it. When you sit in meditation, you get to become extremely familiar very quickly with all the different energies going on within your body and outside of your body. That's one of the biggest tools that I use to separate like what was my anxious mind versus what was my intuition. Because a lot of times I would think the messages that my anxious mind were giving me was my intuition, and it wasn't. It was my mind just going nuts trying to make sense of something. I would use frequency music if you have trouble sitting in meditation. Frequency music really helped me, so you do kind of have something to keep your attention. Exactly, Angelic, yeah. The soul never wants something that isn't good for you. Maybe it seems scary. Maybe it seems like way too big. Like it can seem like that, but the soul is never going to want you to do something that harms yourself or harms others. Nothing like that. That's not the soul speaking for sure. So yeah, definitely meditate with music to keep your attention. And the music also helped me get deeper into meditation. I'm so visual when I meditate. Like I literally am traveling the universe when I meditate. Like I'm flying around, I'm interacting with energy. I think you'll probably be similar, Kat, and having that meditative music like helps get you in that vibration to do that. Let me sweep away some cloudy energy. Okay, I've thought about it and I figured out what my soul actually wants is not what I thought it was. Wait, are we having a realization already? Oh, that's interesting, Sharzad. Would you say maybe you feel uncomfortable on a certain level going deeper? Oh, I love that, Angelic. Wait, what? Where are you at? That I'm not in. Are you asking me if I'm in Ottawa? I am not in Ottawa. I love that, Cat. Yes. That's interesting, Sharzad. Because I'll be honest, I've never personally had that issue. And for some reason, when I said that, that's kind of what I was picking up on. I'm hearing trusting yourself, what you're hearing and feeling. So I would I'm sorry, there's a rogue hair that is driving me crazy. I would get a piece of black tourmaline. I think you should try this out. I would get a piece of black tourmaline to ground with. I mean, get super grounded. Black tourmaline is so grounding, it almost kind of blocks out everything. There it is, finally. It almost kind of blocks out everything. Thank you for sharing, Rain. Welcome in. But allow yourself to get so super grounded, kind of like what Angelic was saying, like get into the earth, get under the dirt, get in the earth energy, get really warm and comfortable. And then I would put the black tourmaline to the side and bring something really high vibration in. I'm hearing blue chalcedony for you for that. And I wouldn't necessarily call blue chalcedony super high vibration, but it's extremely soft and it's extremely dreamy. Thank you for following, Dawn. Welcome in. It's extremely dreamy and it's also incredibly good for any trauma-based things. And why am I picking up on that for you? I feel like to help calm any nerves when you start to get too ethereal. So try that. Try that and let me know how that works for you. That's what I intuitively picked up on for you. At times I find it hard to go deep. I think it's a trauma response to my mind wants to be fully aware. Court, that makes sense too. That could make sense too. There could be a subconscious thing about going deeper. So I would definitely try the 2 stones that I recommended for meditating and see how that works out. And you can message me, Sharzad, on Telegram, and let me know how that works. So I was suggesting for her black tourmaline and then blue chalcedony. When you search it, it looks like chalcedony. So Chalcedony. It looks like chalcedony, but it's chalcedony is how you say it. Blue chalcedony. Oh, Cookie. I am so glad you're here. Welcome in. We definitely want the stress to leave. We want to be rooted and calm, but yet also floaty and ethereal. You're welcome. Oh, and I want to consent for my neighbor on the street next to me. Lauren, oh my goodness, absolutely. Definitely. I'm so sorry. All right, universe, where do you want us to go next in this dreamy, dreamy energy? I feel like we're going back to the hips again, but the energy is juicy now. Don't we all love when it's juicy? So going into the juicy energy, I give myself permission to swim within my deepest desires. Ray, did you mean to at me? I don't see anything else. I swim within my deepest desires confidently and purely. That is such an interesting phrase to say, I swim in my desires purely. Your desires aren't... Okay, there's layers to this. Remember, there's nuance to all of our conversations. In this context, your desires are not dirty. Okay? Your desires are not dirty. Let yourself explore your desires. Oh, Lauren, I am so sorry. It is always scary when that happens. Ah, guilt. Guilt. That's what's going on here. Thank you for the heart puffs, Cookie. There is no guilt attached to my desires. I am free to want the luscious life that I want. I am free to want it, and I deserve it. It is good to want it. Thank you for the cheer you, Danny. Whew, now there is orange energy lighting everyone up. Thank you for the cheer you. Holy cow, Lauren. Oh, Kat, don't ever feel guilty about that. You really felt it in the root? Yes. Michelle, welcome in. How are you? Happy Wednesday. If you feel a lot of energy in your pelvic area, that's where we are. We are in the energy of desire right now. We're swimming in it. We were talking about not feeling dirty around our desires. Thank you for the It's Corn, Bruna. Welcome in. Lush life, Tauruses like lush things. I love that. It is not dirty to want your desires, to want lush things, to want this juicy energy. Thank you for the rose. I allow myself to step in confident light as I stand in my desires. I confidently stand in my desires and own them. I confidently let myself explore them. I can't talk tonight when I channel. I confidently let myself move through them. Whew. I confidently let myself step out into the light with my desires. Thank you for the ice cream and the heart puff, Cat. Step out confidently into the light and the chili. Thank you. I just want peace, contentment, and lots of laughter and joy. Same. Thank you for the lightning cat. Same. I never can. I think that's what it is, because when we're channeling on live, I'm channeling for energies coming in and out, and so the energy's constantly in flux, so I can never talk. It's crazy. Whitney, welcome in. How are you? Happy Wednesday. We are swimming in our desires down in the hip space, the pelvic area. Yep. So I'm now feeling another layer for some of you. It definitely feels kind of tied to that older mindset. And I think we talked about this on Monday to some extent. Some of our parents and our grandparents, kind of had this mentality that, you had to work yourself to the bone to be deserving in something. And even when they did that, they still didn't always feel deserving of something. They felt, spoiled, or they felt like, they were wanting too much. So I do feel that connection, that familial connection. We want to release that. Whitney, I am so sorry. But I am good. I am so sorry. Come in and swim. Get off the struggle bus and just swim. We are swimming in Pisces energy because tomorrow's the Pisces new moon. So if you want to manifest, you want to swim in this water, link is in the bio for those candles. Yeah, we're not going to get on the bus. So get your floaties. We're going swimming instead. I hope to start working with you more individually eventually. Kat, I would love that. Absolutely. Ah, yes, tarot and ferrets, I remember. Yes. Swim, soak, lazy river time. It really is. Me too, Cookie. I'm always excited for them because it's always incredible to watch that energy, to feel everyone's energy, and then to read it and be like, what were you doing out there? What was your spirit doing out there? Yes, sit back and float, and then we're going to float even more tomorrow under the Pisces new moon energy. We're just going to swim and float for the next couple of days. What's in my fishbowl? Well, a lot's going on right now. A lot of really cool things, a lot of crazy things. I bought a house. I'm going to be moving. My phone's falling. My business is expanding. For those who don't know, just a little bit of a humble brag. I doubled my income with StarBloom Healing this year. Well, now it'd be last year's fiscal year. Lots of crazy shit. I love it. So you can come get in my fishbowl and we can do crazy things together. Yes. Float and flow. Thank you for the team cheer, Courtney. Thank you, Mom Jokes. Thank you. Tarot, honestly. You, Shama, Lauren, who else? It breaks it down for me. You guys, definitely. You guys have been working real hard with me, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, Sharzad. Thank you for the 2025s, Danny. Thank you. Absolutely, Des. Get over here. Danny, thank you for all the 2025s. That was crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, it was kind of a shock to me too when I was looking at my tax statements and I was like, what? It's been awesome, but that's what happens when you do what you love, when you lead with doing with what you love. So here's to this year and where we go. So stay tuned. It absolutely is. Oh, thank you, Lauren. Want to manifest a Pisces man. I can only think of one Pisces guy that I know, and I don't really know how I feel about him because I don't know him that well. Even though I'm a Pisces, I'm like, I don't really know how I feel about Pisces men. Thank you for the follow, the witchy one. Welcome in. I mean, I know how I am as a Pisces woman. I'm like disgustingly affectionate, but I love that shit. So if you love it, I'm sure Pisces men are quite similar. As a Taurus, how can I chill and get paid? Des. It's not impossible. We can think of something. Pisces women top tier, the men are hit or miss. Like you want to hit or miss them. I love that. I've heard that. And again, I can't really think of like any other Pisces men that I know well, other than just this one person, and I don't even know him that well, so I don't know. Oh goodness, angelic. All right, well, we want to manifest the right Pisces man. 6 girlfriends? Who has the time? And, oh my God, who has the time? I don't have the time. Oh, sure, Kat. Yeah, we definitely can. Let me clear some energy. So, for packages, if you want to work one-on-one with me, you absolutely can. That's like the basis of my work. I love one-on-one work. So what a package means is that you buy a group of sessions together and you get priority booking in my calendar. So you know when you're going to work with me first, like you get first dibs on what I have available. The minimum is 3 for a package. The majority of my clients who get a package ask me to channel it for them. So I channel how many sessions, I channel the frequency, I channel the topics we're going to dive into. But you can request all of those things. You can make it completely custom. And let me catch up on some comments. Yes, healthy and healed. Oh no, moth mansplainer. Oh no, not me, Whitney. No, not me. Oh, mom jokes. So most of my clients let me channel the entire thing. So I listen to the universe for exactly what you need. I love doing it. But again, you can be like, I just want to make sure that in this package we hit on these things. I got you. Packages, I do offer payment plans, or you can pay all I can't talk tonight. You can pay all up front. Now, if you're on a payment plan, the last payment that you'll make would need to align with your last session. So your payment plan would not extend beyond the sessions that you have with me. So that may mean making a few payments before we actually start the package. But private work gives you the space to be completely comfortable, completely open, especially if you're quite new to this kind of work, to just completely let yourself relax and be free in the comfort of a one-on-one space. And they work quite similar to how I'm doing here. I'm channeling, we're moving, we're going deep. The energy moves so fast. Like, we are getting work done. I still have my sessions at an hour, but typically we're done in about 45 minutes. And every single client I have is like, oh, now I see why, because we literally did like 100 years worth of work in one session. We're not playing in these packages. All packages also now come with voice channels. So those elevated voice channels to keep your progress moving, to keep you open, to help you level up. Tarot readings and candle clearings can also be added into the packages at your request. So that is how private packages work. And you just go to my website, click on the drop down in the right hand corner, click on request a package, send me, use that form to send me an email, and just let me know you want a package and how you would like to do it. If you want me to channel it or if you have your own ideas. So that's how that works. And let me catch up. Technically, yes, Bandit, technically. I made an announcement that is ending. I have bought a house and I am moving. Lori, welcome in. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Can you do a mix of both channeled and requested? Yes, Lauren, absolutely. Yeah, so you could be like, I want these topics in this package, and right now I'm only comfortable with doing like 6 sessions. We can make it work. Oh, good question, Kat. So, India, welcome in. How are you? Happy Wednesday. And happy Wednesday, Lori. How are you? So pricing for that varies. So if you only got 3 sessions, that would be, let me go to my own website. Hang on. It's in the 400 range. Hang on. So most packages typically are about 6 sessions long is what most people's are channeling out to recently. I have had a couple clients that have had 12 sessions in their package, which has been incredible. So right now you're looking at a minimum of 444 for 3 sessions. And then 12 sessions would be 1422 or 1422 is what you're looking at. Again, payment plans are available. So some people do pay all at once, some people don't. Again, you're absolutely welcome to utilize a payment plan. Yes, well, it has a giant metal shop that's literally like 2 stories. There's not like 2 floors in it, but it's so tall, it's like 2-story, and it has electricity. I have 2 acres. It's bananas. Oh no, I think you missed it when I announced it, Bandit. And India, how are you feeling? I don't know if I saw your comment come through. You said these are the one-on-one session prices. Yeah, for a package. So if you're buying like a group of them together, that's that pricing. So the minimum in a package is 3 sessions. One session is not $444. That's a group. Yes, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that giant barn shop thing, but I'm gonna figure something out. I know one of the items that's gonna go in there is a stripper pole because I wanna start doing that as exercise. So that's one of the things going in there. I'm excited. It has a dirt floor, so I need to figure out, am I keeping it dirt? How do I maintain it? Am I gonna put concrete in it? Gotta figure it out. They could, Lauren. They would go nuts in there. I thought about that, Angelic. I maybe could. But that's a whole different thing in terms of insurance, house insurance, because like if you run a business, I run a business from my home, but when you're introducing people coming in, that changes like the type of insurance you need to carry. It gets a little crazy. Yeah, I definitely could. I could do all kinds of things in there. It's definitely turning into a she shed or a she barn, a she shop, whatever. It's gonna be all of those things. Oh, they totally would. Yeah, we're gonna see what magic happens in there. I need my stepmom to help me because I need more of that creative eye of like what I could put where, how I could decorate things. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be interesting. Dreaming big. Hang on, the puzzle piece thing is popping up. Yes, I'm real. Yes, I'm here. Jesus. What time is it, by the way, guys? I don't even know. Where's my 9:42? We got time. We got plenty of time. Thank you, Silver. Thank you. All right, let me peel some layers off of you. You're probably like, what? Yeah, let me peel some energetic layers off of you. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna hate it because I'm one of those people, like if I can't do something pretty immediately, I get pissed. So we'll see how long this dream lasts with that. So we'll figure it out. The second I fall off that thing and like hit my head, I'm done. Maybe I should just stick to lifting weights. But I mean, when I see like there's some accounts here on TikTok where there's a couple, I don't remember their name, but it's a couple that does pole dancing and they make up like these routines and it just looks so cool. I'm like, I want to do that. I need to manifest those dancing skills. I do. Peeling off energetic layers to fully reveal your dreams, reveal your sparkle. How do you feel about revealing your sparkle? Wear bike. Could you imagine if I posted a video of me doing that with a bike helmet on? I would never recover. I would be laughing so hard. I would never recover. Bandit. There's no way a man saying that can't sound like one. But no, I get you. Wear knee pads, elbow pads, wrist brace, helmet. Like it just, oh God. I would get roasted to hell on TikTok if I posted that. They'd be like, why are you even trying? Why are you even doing this? A sumo stuffed suit bubble wrap. Oh, I love it. My sparkle is deep. Ah, we need to get those sparkles out. I would die laughing too. That's true. I could do it in private, so no one knows. But there's this video evidence if anyone listens deep enough in. I've often wondered, because I don't really check my analytics, like how far in people really listen to the replays on YouTube and what they hear and what they think. I allow my sparkle to shine. I allow my dreams to shine. I allow myself to be a beacon of sparkles. I know that sounds crazy, but let that vibrate. I allow myself to be a beacon of sparkles. I allow my intuition to shine brightly in its beautiful violet color. Ooh. I give my dreams permission to reveal themselves and come out into the 3D world, to come out into the world in which I live. My dreams get to flow out and become real. You are so welcome. And your cart, I give up. Your cat is named Sparky. I love that. Wait. Jackie, was it you? Who's keeping track of the record? Oh my God. Who's keeping track of the words that I make up during live? I can't remember all of them. Someone in here was keeping track. I wonder what tomorrow's manifesting ceremony is going to be like, because the energy is always so fast. Oh, Jackie, yeah, I was just asking, was it you that was keeping up with the words that I made up? Who was it? Somebody was. Glappy. I mushed together glad and happy because I had both words in my mind. I remember that. I could see both words like hanging in my mind, and I mushed them together when they came out of my mouth. So we now say get glappy. I need to make a list. I don't think we have an official list, but we need one. I love glappy. For some reason, it makes me think of a fish. Like, I don't know why. Glappy just sounds like, maybe because it sounds similar to guppy, maybe? Glappy, guppy, I don't know. Glampy? Wait, would that be, what would that be? That makes me think of glamping. It does sound like a fish, doesn't it? I was like, am I crazy? Okay, so everyone understands what I mean. Oh, I should. Okay, so hang on. We've got glappy. Does anyone else remember anything? Glappy. I've said some crazy shit. I don't remember all of it. Glamorous and happy, yeah. Gosh, I wish I could remember, and my lives are so long that I just don't have the patience to go back and look and try to remember where I said something crazy. Voldemite, that was one that we used to use for Moldavite. That was a good one. Because some people hate Moldavite. And I couldn't call it anything else for the longest time. Oh, my bad. I'll try to pay attention tomorrow when Clayton's watching replays. Oh, Court, thank you. Danny, oh. Cassidy, that's okay. No worries. We're kind of talking about crazy things now. Talking about crazy things. Just asking where the universe wants to go. And the universe just still has us swimming in the waters of intuition. I know. I swear for like 6 months straight, I could not say anything but Voldemite. Like, I would try so hard to say Moldavite, and I just couldn't. Oh, good, Lauren. And let it all out when it needs to come out. Don't ever hold it in. It is good to go on tangents. It really is. I promise when you're having a session with me, we're not going on tangents. I mean, some funny stuff comes out, but it's all pure channel. Like, we're rocking and rolling. If Irene were in here, she could tell you that some crazy stuff has come out in her sessions. Like, one of her sessions, the universe literally had me channel, "The universe is not a fuck boy." It was great. Like, and it helped move the energy that needed to move. Oh, what was it? I think I know what you're talking about, but what was it? I don't know now. I'm just widening your intuitive waters, so if you feel kind of the energy in your stomach expand, that's what I'm doing. Widening your intuitive waters for tomorrow. Something juices. Ah, shit, what was it? I remember now. Like, I remember it happening, but I don't remember what I said. Something about juices. Man, I wish I could remember. Yes, I remember the moment, but what did I say? Because I remember saying I always walk right into it, and I really do. The universe always kind of has me say things that are kind of like innuendo, and I walk right into it every time. I need to say that to myself now because I feel like either I'm being played or my karma's hitting me hard. Silver, yeah, so that was like the point of that being channeled, that the universe is not a fuckboy. To trust the universe, because it's not a fuckboy. It's not here to mess with your emotions. It's not here to lead you on. That's what it was, Court. Passionate juices. I said, let your passionate juices flow. Hang on. Passionate juices. What the hell? Why would this pin right? Yeah, that was a weird one. That was great. But yeah, back to the universe is not a fuckboy thing. Again, the universe just wants you to have everything that you want. Now, it may give you a lesson that's kind of hard. It may make you feel like you've been tied to the back of the truck and dragged down a gravel road. But it's not playing with you. Like, it's not trying to send you mixed signals of any kind. Doesn't make you feel like it's super interested in you, and then all of a sudden, poof, and you're like, well, what the fuck just happened? What did I do? That's not the universe. Yes, let's let our passionate and intuitive juices flow right now. Oh, Silver. Yeah, so highly recommend getting into a meditative routine, especially during stages like that, so you can really pick apart what's happening here. Like, are you being distracted by something that's like pulling you over here when you've gotten in a good flow? Are you kind of getting into a habit that you didn't even realize you had? Like, you keep falling into a habit you didn't really have. Meditate, meditate, meditate. Sit in quiet, sit in peace, sit in the feelings. Think about those situations and really let yourself approach them honestly. Be like, what am I doing? What is happening? Why am I feeling like I'm on this roller coaster of emotion where things are really good, then all of a sudden it's like, wham, what just happened? 100%. There is nothing more powerful than being in tune with your energy, being in tune with your emotions, being able to be self-aware and understand what's happening. Like, that is your most powerful tool that you have. That is like the most invaluable gift that you have, to be able to do that. Expanding those waters again within the stomach. Oh, I love that. Keep doing it. I'm telling you, just when you think you've uncovered a lot of layers, like, there are even more layers to go into. Like, it gets more magical. It gets more expansive. Like, this year has been a really big one for love for me, like communal love, not so much romantic love. And just when I think like I've had a new revelation, or I've had like this giant epiphany, like, there's 1,000 more layers I uncover, and it gets more expansive as I plant seeds to get where I need to go. I love that. Oh, I'm getting sleepy now. Yeah. There is always more, and it gets better. Just when you think it can't get better, it does get better. But we're kind of fighting our human selves, because remember, we're here because we're meant to live this human experience, for whatever reason that is. I don't know, I can't tell you, but we're here to... Heck, I think I scratched my face. We're here to live a human experience, and part of that is learning how to work with our humanness, which is fighting with our brains, because our brains want things to be very nice and neat and fit into boxes, and the universe does not fit into a box. The universe is very fluid. Some people might not like that, but the universe is fluid. The universe is a spectrum, and our brains can understand that. It just takes some practice. I'm glad you're back, Kat. Welcome in. For a year, but while not having one, been able to get... Oh, this job market's bananas. With my health uncovered and got procedures I need done, so it's also been good. Oh, I'm glad there's been some good in it, though, for sure. Getting things taken care of. But yeah, this job market... I mean, when I thought, previous years had been bad, like, this year's got nothing on anything we've been through before. In terms of the job market. Like, I was one of those people, like, I have a full-time job and I have this. I'm very lucky, very blessed, love both of them. But before I landed these things, I was someone who had never had trouble getting hired anywhere. My resume always stood out. And then I started applying, and I'm like, I have never applied to this many jobs and never gotten a response. Not just a rejection, but just no response at all. It's insane. Insane. And I'm one of those, I have resumes for everything. Like, I tailor the resume, I tweak the skills, I tweak what I'm saying, so it's like a shoe-in for what I'm applying for. And it was just, I was like, the fuck is happening? It's bananas. Wow, that is crazy. Man, I hope not, but definitely, if you have a job now and you feel like you can hang on to it, hang on to it. I'm telling you right now, that's not just, that is part of the universe speaking, and that's also speaking from like a logical standpoint. So it's both. You need to hang on to it if you can right now, for sure. I've seen so many extremely qualified people who are barely making traction, and now it's getting worse. Holy shit. Yeah. Oh, Des, we will manifest so hard. We will open doors. We will. Because it's happened with these candles. It absolutely has happened with them. But yeah, so let's all take a big, deep, collective breath in and breathe out. That all of those who are looking for jobs, that a door opens, doors open. Cat, holy moly. That's not right. That's just not right. Thrifting and reselling can have some good money. Oh, Lauren, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Michelle, totally. Again, if you can hold on to it, definitely do. But don't ever keep yourself in something that is really like sucking the soul out of you, something that is making you unhealthy. Because at the end of the day, is it worth it at that point? If you don't have to stay there, you know? Definitely an advocate of doing what is best for your energy, what's best for your circumstances at that moment, for sure. Damn, angelic. We will get through it. We will. No job is definitely worth your physical or mental health. We spend too much time at jobs for them to take that much from us. We spend the majority of, it should be the other way around, where we're spending the majority of our time living our life. Unfortunately, that's not how it is right now. So it taking that much more from us is not worth it, for sure. The universe definitely helped me leave one of my past jobs. I love that. I don't think I can go back to customer service ever again. Customer service is a doozy. Will be a year on the 15th that is it called the Casa? Let me go after 4 years of me building their market. Oh my God, Danny. Holy shit. I am so sorry. Yeah, it really is unique to the US, which is really interesting. If we are so great, why do we spend so much time working and not living our lives? But you know, whatever. I'm not president, but if you want to vote for me next election, write me in, okay? Speaking of jobs, I've been lurking in the background after a long nap because the new job has me so tired, Dante. I'm glad you're here. Lurk all you want. Wait, what? My 2 weeks notice was thrown away. What? I closed the ride I was at 2 hours early and quit. Heck yeah. Could maybe do customer service in Dublin, but not here. Yeah, that would be interesting. They called me back the next day. I went back. What, Court? Burrito boss for president? Yeah. Listen, I ain't got time to campaign, so you got to spread the word. I'm a sleepy girl. I got naps to take, but I will get jobs done for you. But I don't feel like campaigning, so but I will get jobs done for you. But I don't feel like campaigning, so spread the word, write me in. Thank you for sharing. It's vacation management company now. Oh my Lord, Danny. That is crazy. So getting used to the heavy labor and early hours. Yeah, it takes some time to adjust. Then I won a small workers' comp case, and stipulation was I had to resign. Oh, and could never go back. I need to find a second job. But my dad, oh, Stephanie, definitely let yourself take the time that you need. Maybe take even a little more than you think you need. Thank you for following, Nicole. Welcome in. I can make stickers for you. I would love that. I love that. Yeah, always an advocate. If you can leave toxicity, leave it. And let me start tucking you in. What kind of burritos do you want to be? Don't forget, you have me again tomorrow night. We are going to be right here tomorrow at 9 p.m. manifesting under the new moon in Pisces. I think there's 3 or 4 candles left. I don't remember now. So link is in the bio to get your candle to manifest. We will do that tomorrow. We will swim with our floaties through the waters of Pisces and dream. You get a Mardi Gras break? I am jealous. Only cilantro and rice. That sounds so good. Oh, cilantro and lime. Sounds good. A glappy burrito. We love you, Lauren. Thank you for coming in. I still want to be a sparkly unicorn burrito. Well, I'm moving to Louisiana so I can have a Mardi Gras break. Good night. Good night. Let me seal you in. Seal you in. Good night. Good night. Good night. Maybe. Hello. Good night.